Greetings, Highlander fans. William Brown here. We're halfway through the 2013 women's volleyball season, so we thought to sit with Coach Michelle Patton to hear a mid-season report. Coach Patton, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So it's pretty hard to believe that we're already halfway in the season. Tell us how your experience has been on the first year of being the head coach of the women's volleyball.
Well, it's been pretty nonstop. Kind of hit the ground running when I got here in February. Just started recruiting. We had one committed player at that time, and we brought 9 total players in. So we were on the road quite a bit and getting in the gym and training the players that were still here, and just trying to kind of get back in touch with our alumni, as well as start some camps and then get ready for preseason. So it's been pretty nonstop, but it's been good. I mean, that's kind of how it works.
You recruited about 6 freshmen, 4 transfers. How have they responded to the collegiate level?
We're talking about that pretty much daily, about just the level that we're training at in our practice gym. And it's gotten better throughout the year. As they see the competition and start to understand kind of at what level we need to perform in matches, we're talking every day about training with that same intensity. So it's been a learning process for sure, but it's definitely gotten better.
Which of those newcomers have emerged to be key contributors to the program?
Christina Maeda, who's an incoming freshman, she has done a really great job for us as a freshman. We have her in our OH1, which is a lot of pressure for a freshman, and she's doing a really great job. She's getting better. She cares about her improvement. So she's put up some big numbers in some games for us. Additionally, we have Maddie Hubble, who is our freshman libero. And she, is our most consistent passer, and she's usually our dig leader as well as our 2 setters that are competing right now are both freshmen, Nay Bender and Annie Ellis. Both of them do some really nice things for us, leading the team in that position. And then we also have Fabiana Rosas, who's a freshman pin hitter as well. She's an athletic kid, and she, puts up some consistent numbers for us as well. So, we're consistently starting about 4 of those guys, if not 5 freshmen sometimes. And so, I think it's a lot of pressure for them, but they're doing a good job.
So, Coach, what about the returners? Which veterans have stepped up to the plate to lead the team?
I think Anisha McCoy is getting back in her stride. She was out with an injury all of preseason, or most of preseason, and she's kind of getting back into the player she was back in the spring, and so that's nice to have in our offense. She had a great night the other night. Also, we have Jessica Mancayo, who is a senior DS for us, who comes in and adds kind of that energy, that spark, which is pretty important to this team, and we kind of rely on her consistency. Also, Tyler Dorsey, we've moved her a little bit from the middle to the right. She's, a hard worker. She comes in. She also cares about her improvement, so it's great to see her have some great moments in the game. And then also, Ashley Cox comes in and provides us some great moments as well. And I think adding those guys to the freshmen, it's a good mix of players.
You started Big West Conference play about a few weeks ago, and it's been many times where you had great moments of play, but you were short-sighted at the end. What do you think that will take to sort of turn those close matches into victories?
We're talking about that. We have to, win the serve and pass. Deep into the games and deep into the rallies, we do a pretty good job, and then we start to falter a little bit with our serving and passing. But that's something we're addressing in practice. And then, we're still too high on the errors in terms of our offense. And we're starting to dig more balls, which is great, but our offense has to be able to handle the additional swings. So that's kind of some of our focus this week.
Hawaii is sort of the top competition that everyone wants to beat, and this weekend they actually got upset from UC Santa Barbara. Who do you think in the conference still has a chance to take them out and defeat them?
I think on any given night, anybody can beat anybody in this conference, and there's been some proof of that with our top teams in the conference. But you have to be pretty consistent. You have to put consistent pressure on your opponent, I think. From the teams I've seen so far, Northridge is a pretty physical team. They don't make a lot of errors. I think that'll be a good battle. I haven't seen Long Beach yet live, so it'll be interesting to play those guys this weekend. But I think the Northridge Hawaii contest will be pretty good.
As we move to the second half of the season, what are you looking forward to for the Highlanders?
We're really just kind of focusing in on the process. We have some kids who can play. We just need to be a better volleyball team, and we need to understand our system a little better, which it's been pretty new, for about half the team, and we're still kind of fine-tuning it and trying to get them to understand exactly what we want them to be seeing and doing, and how that we want them reacting. And so just getting better in our system, and then just our approach every day, how we come into practice, how hard are we going to work, to kind of get over that hump. And so we're addressing it, and I think they're responding. But it's just it's definitely about the daily improvement.
Thank you so much, Coach, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks, William. Thanks for having me.